Canadian beef that follows a European recipe. It's a hit in this Polish deli in Toronto. But when it comes to free trade deals, the stakes are somewhat higher. Still, these butchers are rightly proud of their smoked beef sandwiches.
Just saying.
Here in Canada, there's been little public opposition to CETA. Support for the deal is sky high, especially among bankers. In the financial world, its success has been seen as a foregone conclusion. Insiders expected to make big gains.
The second largest trading partner for Canada is the European Union after the United States. So it's very important for Canada in that regard. The second reason it's very important is 1/4 of Canadian investment abroad and 1/4 of the investment into Canada is with the European Union. And that amounts to almost $500 billion.
Despite that, EU companies tend to play only a minor role on the Canadian Stock Exchange. Here, everything revolves around economic and political events in the U.S. That said, in recent times, CETA has made the headlines.
And the European Commission saying today that there will be no renegotiation of the CETA trade deal.
While Canada's Liberal government may have been heartened by what seemed like widespread public support for the deal, critics say the subdued reaction is more reflective of a lack of awareness. They urge people to take a closer look at the details.
If it were only about removing the tariffs on high-end Italian fashions coming into Canada, and then Europe removing the tariffs on fish products from Canada's east coast, there would be no opposition. But when you begin to delve into it, you realize there's an awful lot more involved. And of particular and growing concern here in Canada, like in Europe, is the rights of investors, the investor-state dispute settlement system, and now the investor court system.
So it's uncharted waters ahead for the transatlantic relationship. With one eye across the Atlantic and another across the Pacific, some accuse Canada of lacking clear direction. Earlier this year, along with 11 other countries, it signed up to the Trans-Pacific Partnership, the biggest global trade deal in 20 years.